Here are 15 tips for first-time cruisers that will make your trip easier, cheaper, and way less stressful. 1. Fly in the day before your cruise. If your cruise leaves from somewhere like Galveston, Miami, Los Angeles, anywhere on this earth, make sure you do not fly in the day of your cruise. Weather happens, traffic happens, and ships do not wait. I worked at a cruise terminal for a couple of years, and nearly every single time we had a ship in port, somebody missed the ship because they flew in or they thought that driving in last minute or traveling in last minute would be a good idea, but it resulted in them missing their vacation. 2. As soon as you sail away, make sure you put your phone on airplane mode. If you use your cellular data while out at sea, roaming charges can rack up real quick. I've heard horror stories where people were charged hundreds and hundreds of dollars because they wanted to make a phone call while out at sea. So if you do plan on using your phone while on vacation, make sure you go ahead and buy that Wi-Fi package or just disconnect. Because at the end of the day, you're on vacation. 3. Make sure you book your onboard experiences and excursions either before your cruise or the first day. Doing this will allow you to get your excursion or onboard experience at a discounted rate, or at the very least, prevent it from being sold out for you. 4. Explore the ship on day number 1. A lot of the time, first-time cruisers spend the first couple days of the cruise feeling lost. So again, make sure you explore the ship early on so you're a pro and you know where to go throughout your cruise. 5. Make sure you bring a carry-on bag. The first day of your cruise, the port staff will bring your luggage to the ship for it to be delivered in your cabin. This process may take a couple of hours for your luggage to be delivered to your cabin. So in the meantime, again, make sure you have that carry-on bag and pack an extra change of clothes, your medicine, chargers, things like that, so you're prepared in that bit of time where you might not have your luggage. 6. Prepare to spend some money once you're on board. For most cruise lines, the cruise fare is just the base price, and it doesn't include add-ons like specialty restaurants, Wi-Fi, excursions, gratuities, etc. So when it comes time for your cruise, make sure you budgeted just a bit more aside for extra things that you may want to purchase while you're on board the ship. 7. You don't have to purchase an excursion in every port that you go to. In popular places like Mexico, the Bahamas, and several other places have shops, pools, bars, restaurants, all of those things just steps away from the ship that don't require an excursion. So don't feel pressured to spend hundreds of dollars on these excursions as if there's nothing else for you to do but those excursions. There's often plenty of things to do centered around the ship. So again, don't feel pressured to book an excursion in every port because there's almost always something else to do. 8. Check the cruise line's daily planner every single day. Whether this is on the cruise line's app or on a specific handout that you can find around the ship or maybe delivered to your cabin, make sure you check this out to see what's going on out about and around the ship, because there's almost always something going on. And there's nothing worse than a huge event happening that you happen to miss because you didn't know it was going on, and you hear all these people saying all these amazing things about it, and again, you missed it. So make sure you're not that person and see if any events interest you. 9. Make sure you try the main dining room at least once. Even if you're a buffet person, there you'll get a multi-course meal. It's a bit of a slower pace, and oftentimes the food will be at a bit of a better quality, or at least you'll get a better presentation of it. Try it at least once because why not? It's included. 10. Don't overpack. Cruise cabins are smaller than hotel rooms. So if you bring too much stuff, number 1, you might not have enough places to put it. And number 2, chances are you're not gonna wear or use everything that you brought. So again, make sure you pack light and versatile and save some rooms for souvenirs that you might get in port or on board the ship. 11. Make sure you arrive to the cruise port at the right time. When you're doing your online check-in before your cruise, you'll be signed an assigned boarding time or check-in time. Make sure you stick to this because if you arrive too early, sometimes you might get turned away or you'll have to wait in long lines. Or if you arrive too late, that's stressful and you'll be waving bon voyage to the cruise ship that you were supposed to be on. So make sure you stick to your designated check-in window and it'll make your whole embarkation day a whole lot smoother. 12. Make sure you do your muster station as soon as you get on board the ship. As soon as you get that out the way, your vacation officially starts. So again, make sure you do it first things first so you don't have to worry about completing a task while you're on your vacation. Nothing's worse than having your name called over the entire ship's intercom because you didn't complete your muster drill.
Jane Doe, you have not completed your muster drill. Please report to guest services on deck 3 forward or dial extension 777.
13. Elevators can get pretty packed on cruise ships, especially after big shows, big events, or on the first day. So if you're only going up a deck or two, or you want to make some more room for some food, make sure you take the stairs. 14. Don't judge the cruise by the first day or the first few hours of it. The first day is often pretty chaotic. There's a lot of music, a lot of announcements, a lot of lines, and it can be a lot to take in at first. So again, if you're feeling overwhelmed, Just know the whole entire cruise is not gonna feel like that. Give it till the second day and everything will be a lot more calm, people will disperse, and things will flow a lot smoother. And 15, this one is crucial. When you're in port, make sure you stay on the ship's time and not the local time. Just like if you're late to the terminal on embarkation day, same thing will happen if you're late getting back to the cruise port from your excursion. The ship will leave you. So I'll say this one more time. Make sure you stay on the ship's time and not the local time. It would be quite the experience to be a pier runner on your very first cruise and have to find your way back to the US. So there you have it. Those are 15 tips for first time cruisers. If you found it helpful, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a brand new video just like this. And let us know, when's your first cruise? When's your next cruise if you cruised before? And I wish you guys nothing but safe and smooth sailing. I'm your host, Nick J, and until I see you guys in the next video, bye for now.